Hello, my name is Sparkman. I'm a professional magician and public speaker. If you've seen me before, this is not my normal dress. When I'm performing, I'm often wearing a business suit or a costume or a tuxedo, but I'm here to show you some magic tricks, teach you magic tricks that you can do in street clothes. These magic tricks will not take a lot of sleight of hand. And what I'm also going to do is teach you something that I don't see many people do on the web. Teach you something about performing to the frame. I want to teach you how to speak. I want to teach you about what to say. And I want to teach you how to remember and learn tricks, whether you want to become a good magician or whether you just want to know a few fun things to do at a party or at work or for friends. First of all, I suggest learning magic from books, and I will suggest some books here and there if you want to get serious. Well, reading enhances memory. Reading makes you think about what's on the page and translate it to real life, instead of just emulating what you see on video. So this increases intelligence. Magic, learning and repeating and remembering magic tricks, enhances memory, which is great for school, it's great for work. You know, no matter who I perform magic for, whether it's little kids or adults or seniors, I always get the question, how do you do that? Just like playing the piano. Magic, you start with the easy stuff, like twinkle. Doesn't mean it's not good. There's some great magic out there that's not hard to do. But many of the sleight of hand things that I do, I can't teach somebody how to do. So if they're really serious, I'll teach them something a little easier and give them a suggestion of a book or a place to go to learn more. You can't play box solfeggito without starting at twinkle. We're going to start at the beginning. We'll learn some tricks that you can perform that will fool people, that are fun to do. And then I will send you to resources where you can learn more difficult stuff if you're serious. Let's jump. We're going to use rope. We're going to do something a little simple. Then I'm going to teach you how to do it, how to prepare the rope. And then I'll get on into some other rope tricks and other clips, how you can use the same rope for other tricks. But let's start right here. First of all, a rope. I learned in Boy Scouts, it's impossible to tie a knot on a rope without letting go of at least one of the ends. So you have to kind of let go and go around like that and get a knot. It's impossible to do it without, see, I've learned to tie a knot. I don't even let go of both ends. Put them out just like that. Just give it a shake, and I have a knot. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is the care and feeding of rope. You go to the hardware store and you get pliable cotton rope. And it's going to be more stiff than this. It's going to have what's called a core in the middle. It's just a stiff piece that goes down the middle. So you can actually cut it into sections. Don't use the whole spool. And you can kind of peel away, get down to the core, and just pull it right out through the middle. Now, I bought a lot of rope that way. This rope comes from a magic shop. And what that means is they go to the hardware store and they buy $5 worth of rope. They pull all the core out and they sell it to you for 20 bucks. It's important to buy cotton rope Don't get some kind of polyethylene plastic coated rope. That's great for when you're boating because it's waterproof, but when you cut it, it really frizzes up. The next thing you do is you prepare the ends so they don't look so frayed. I think I have a dog walking over in the area. You prepare the ends so they don't look so frayed. You do that first of all by trimming. You take it and you put a little white glue made by Uncle Elmer or somebody else. This is actually a not quite white version of it, more of a creamy version. Put it right there on top. You just kind of fold it together. Now some people get fancy and they roll the ends over in there, but well, that's a lot of work. It's a good idea to put some paper towels down on the table, not to make a mess. If you're a kid, adults can figure that out. And don't run with the scissors. Okay, now that you know how to prepare the rope, you can tell mine's still or not quite dry, and the ends stayed a little yellow. So get the white glue, not the wood glue. Uncle Elmer brought me the wrong stuff. Anyway, this will get the job done for you. You can probably also do this with a shoestring. The rope's a little more visible. It can still easily fit in your pocket. You can take it with you. And it's probably easier to handle and it's got more weight. So here's how you start off with this trick. You hang it over, in this case the right hand. But notice I've got the long piece coming down between my ring finger and my pinky. I normally would just maybe hang like this over the back, but I put it there. That helps me grip it. And what I'm going to do with these two fingers, these two fingers, no. What I want to do with these two fingers is come down like this. Actually, this is long enough so you can see. It doesn't have to. I'm going to come down and pinch that. Now, the only thing I have to do now is I come down. That's all you do is turn your hand down, pinch that. Not hard to do. Just turn all the way around. Now, I'm back up. I'm in this thing. Now, to have a knot, this end of the string needs to be pulled through here. See, if I was to push this end of the string through here, it will be a knot. So right now it's not a knot. So what I do is I drop it. And when I drop it, the only thing I hold on to is what's in my two fingers right there. Now I grab, I shake, it's there. One more thing on this. The hilarious Lanny Kippy down in Houston, Texas. This might not seem like much of a trick to you. He's got a whole routine on knots. About the great Will Rogers and what he could do with a rope. Yeah, the great Will Rogers. Okay, get out your Google and look up Will Rogers. You ought to know who he is. But the great Will Rogers could tie a knot not with one hand. Anyway, he does trick after trick with the rope. It's double over, funny, hilarious. With a rope, no cut and restored, tying knots, magic knot tricks. Very fun, entertaining. And so you can start with this to put together your own entertaining routine. And if you're in Houston and you see Lanny Kippy before I do, tell him Sparkman says hi.